Hey guys, Laura here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be breaking down the full timeline of Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's divorce. From the very first signs of marital troubles to the joint statement confirming their decision to split, I have all the details you need to know about this celebrity divorce saga. There's been plenty of speculation around what exactly went wrong in Joe and Sophie's relationship, which had seemed rock solid ever since they tied the knot in 2019. They share 2 young daughters together, and fans were shocked when news first broke that these two were headed for divorce. In this video, I'll go through the timeline, starting from the earliest reports predicting relationship troubles, all the way to both Joe and Sophie opening up about the supposed amicable end of their marriage. There's been twists and turns along the way, but now we finally have a clear picture of how their divorce unfolded. Stick around until the end for my thoughts on what factors might have led to the demise of Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. On August 16th, is when the first sign of potential marital troubles comes, when it's reported that Joe and Sophie sold their Miami home for a $15 million profit after purchasing it for $11 million just 1 year prior. They put extensive renovations into the gorgeous waterfront property. Fans start to wonder why the couple would unload such a dream home so quickly, theorizing that they were eager to offload it due to problems in their relationship. However, there's no concrete evidence yet to indicate divorce is on the horizon. On September 3rd is when rumors start heating up that Joe and Sophie are headed towards divorce. Several sources claim the couple has been facing serious issues for at least 6 months. One insider reveals that Joe has been caring for their 2 young daughters the majority of the time, even bringing them on tour with him while he's traveling with the Jonas Brothers. Fans also begin noticing that Joe is frequently photographed without his wedding ring on, fueling the speculation that he's separated from Sophie. However, the couple has yet to confirm anything themselves at this point about the state of their marriage. On September 4th, an interesting development occurs when Joe is seen wearing his gold wedding band during a Jonas Brothers concert in Austin. This confuses fans who thought he had stopped wearing the ring amidst all of the divorce rumors. Some take this as a sign that maybe the divorce reports were false, and Joe is trying to send a message that things are fine between him and Sophie by putting his ring back on. However, others believe he is just trying to keep up appearances for the sake of his performance. This was surprising as they still posted photos together, and Sophie was seen at a Jonas Brothers show. So everybody was confused. On September 5th is the day when it becomes official. Joe files divorce papers in Florida, and the news is made public. According to legal documents, he requests shared joint custody of their 2 young daughters, 3-year-old Willa and a 1-year-old whose name they've kept private. The divorce filing confirms that the couple had a prenuptial agreement in place. Joe asks the court to establish a custody schedule that enables both parents to have frequent contact with the children. In the documents, it's revealed that the 2 girls have been staying with Joe in various locations while he tours with his band. This aligns with previous reports that he has them in his care most of the time now. And on September 6th, Joe and Sophie break their silence by releasing a joint statement announcing their split after 4 years of marriage. They describe it as a united decision and say they will be keeping all other details private out of respect for themselves and their children. This polite statement seems to confirm the divorce is supposed amicable, though it still comes as a shock to fans who never saw a breakup coming. The brief announcement offers no clues into what specifically went wrong. Later this same day, several sources come forward claiming that a Ring security camera video of Sophie was the last straw that pushed Joe to move forward with divorce. Insiders say Sophie enjoys partying, while Joe prefers staying home. This major lifestyle difference has reportedly been causing problems between the spouses for some time now. And finally, on September 7th, a new round of sources make allegations about issues in Joe and Sophie's marriage, claiming that Joe pressured Sophie into attending public events too soon after she gave birth to their 2nd daughter last year. Supposedly, Sophie struggled with postpartum depression and had no desire to go out or be photographed. But Joe was unsupportive of her wishes to stay home and complained that she needed to start going out in public again. This conflict over Sophie's recovery post-birth allegedly put a major strain on their relationship. However, Joe's camp denies any lack of support on his end. They say Joe fully backed Sophie's decision to take an acting job in London during this period. On the same day these reports come out, Joe is photographed taking his daughters out for breakfast and appearing upbeat. This shows that maybe he is keeping things civil with Sophie during the divorce proceedings and making co-parenting a priority. But the internet saw it as a public relations action to improve his image and started defending Sophie. So now that you have the full timeline of Joe and Sophie's divorce drama, let's discuss some of my opinions on what factors may have led to the downfall of this relationship. In the beginning, many fans thought they were an odd match. The teen pop star and the edgy young actress who played Sansa on Game of Thrones. Perhaps their differences finally caught up to them. It truly seems like Joe craved a quiet home life as a family man, while Sophie still wanted to enjoy the party scene. Having kids so fast when they were still newlyweds likely added extra pressure and exhaustion. 2 babies in just 2 years is a lot for any young couple to handle. Postpartum depression is also common for new moms like Sophie, making that time extra difficult to navigate as a spouse. And when their priorities shifted, with Joe on tour for long stretches while Sophie was home with their daughters, resentment seems to have grown. They probably spent less quality time together, and the romance faded. In the end, it appears they simply grew apart as their lives headed in different directions. It's always sad to see this happen, especially with kids involved. But I hope they are handling the divorce maturely and remain committed to co-parenting their 2 little girls. It must be so hard for Joe and Sophie to have the grace and discretion they've shown in what must be a deeply painful personal matter. I wish them both the very best and have a feeling they will continue to put their children first. For now, that wraps up my complete timeline on the divorce between Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner, from the early red flags to the final announcement confirming their split. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching and see you next time.